Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Toasted from Coast to Coast with Chops and Winslow. I'm Winslow.
I'm Chops.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
So,
Nice to meet you.
you're,
Nice to
you're
meet you,
smoking
man.
dabs. Nice to meet you. You're smoking dabs. And I ate an edible.
Oh.
This THC little thing. It's 200 milligrams. Do you take your dab? I'll talk. It's 200 milligrams THC. It's a gummy formula. This shit is fucking intense. Like, I ate a little bit like 30 minutes ago, but I'm eating a tiny bit more. Okay, for the show, and I'll probably get
Eat
too
it all.
high. No,
Eat it all.
okay, I know. You know why? Because I went to a concert last week, and I ate like a third of this, right? And I split it with two other people. So we each had like a third. I was so goddamn high. Like, I was just like watching like I couldn't dance or sing. I was just like standing, like a bunch of people dancing around me. I was just like, the people I was with were like trying to talk to me, and I couldn't hear what they were saying. I was just like, yeah, yeah, that's funny. Like, I had no idea what was going on.
The way you just said that reminds me of the section in the music video.
One music video.
Down Under, at Men at Work. When he's in the den, he's like, he just looks at it, he's like, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
That was me. I was just like, they would say stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. But no, it gets me. It's a lot of THC. Plus, it just gets me so high. So if halfway through this podcast, if I just stop talking, you know, because I'm just like,
Just blank out.
It's probably better though. Like, there's so much stimuli there. I was just like, the concert was like, oh, bright lights. That's the thing. When I do dabs or do edibles, I don't want to be social though. Like, I can
You
smoke.
don't know what?
I can smoke bong hit after bong hit. I could be like talking, whatever. But if I like do like a lot of an edible, or if I do like some dabs, like, I get very like, I could do stuff. I could be couch like, but like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be social.
Understandable.
So it's kind of terrible because I was like surrounded by people. I was just like,
Oh, okay.
get me away from these people. Do you ever get that social anxiety?
Sometimes, yeah. I understand that. Yeah. Let me show you something real quick here.
Okay. Is this down under music video?
Just one section. That was you right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I like that guy right there, trying to raise him up. Man.
Raise you up.
This is such a good song.
You're obsessed with this song, dude.
Oh, man. Alright, we're not gonna do any more of this guy.
Got
I'm gonna
some.
keep listening to it.
So I took a lot of the. Fuck, I took a lot of the edible. I'm probably gonna get super high. I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it from the first bite, like 30 minutes ago.
Good.
And I'm gonna smoke some more. Zoop.
Good. That's nothing. What are you doing? Get more. Good.
Dude,
Eat more.
if I did, I'd probably like sleep through my work tomorrow.
That's okay. You don't need to work. The merch,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
The merch is gonna
Yeah,
make
dude.
us rich.
The merch.
If you want to see
What
us,
what was it?
not
Was it a
have to
toast? It
work.
was a toaster, right?
Toaster, yes, a mini pizza toaster.
I think
I'm
my
just saying.
my
I think
favorite
we'd be
part.
pretty productive with this.
Oh, dude, I got a seed in here. I think my favorite part of the whole process of making these videos is that, like, when I come up with like the titles for the videos, because I like just pick random,
looking at the titles. I like them. Yeah.
picking like the random topics we talk about. Is that back scratcher? Oh, dude, that's a game changer.
I don't think at a back scratcher, I lost something once, and that little fork got it for me. It was like down a section I couldn't get my hand. I was just like, okay, telescopic, and then bloom, and I hooked onto it and like pulled it up. There
Dead
it is.
men tell no tales, dude.
Dead man tell no tales. Speaking of pirates.
Little seed right here.
Shit.
I'm gonna get so high. Shit, that's a lot of weed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there was another school shooting today.
I heard a little bit about it. I mean, I was working, I was sleeping, and then I was working. But
The only
what
thing
happened?
the only thing I know is that 17 people died in Florida.
17.
17
That's
people.
a lot. That's yeah. That's a lot.
The only good thing that comes out of these school shootings is that, like The Onion, like the satirical newspaper, they literally post the same story.
Satirical?
Satirical. I'm hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard you pronounce that word properly before. What are you talking about?
They every time a shooting happens, they post the same fucking story. They post like it's something like, "There's no way this could happen," says country that only they say it's like they say no way to prevent this, says country the only country that this regularly happens. Like they post the same one. It's like the same article every time. It's like, yeah, there's no way to prevent this, says the only country that fucking it happens all the time. Even though other countries it doesn't happen. But in this country it happens all the time.
I'm not gonna blame an object, and I'm not gonna blame a person. I'm gonna blame stress. Stress is obviously what causes these people to snap.
But isn't there a lot of stress in America versus other countries?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of pressure to live the American dream. Like, not only is everyone basically pushes the American dream out of you, even if you don't want it. Like, even if you're happy with just like a nice little life, like you don't want to be like, nice. How'd that taste?
You see that?
Wow. You ate
the smoke. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Go on with your point.
Stress. What you're doing right now is going to alleviate that stress. Therefore, you will not go and shoot things up randomly.
I've never smoked weed with someone. They were like, you know what? We should fucking shoot up something. We should fucking shoot something up. We should fucking shoot something up, dude. Like the weed is making me want to shoot something up. Like never, it's never happened to me. No one's been like, yeah, we gotta shoot something. Like maybe unless they were already like that. That still never happened to me. But like no one's ever like
schools.
Like drugs.
Yeah, in schools I think not only is it stress, but it's like bullying too. Like kids just like aren't nice to each other. Like they're not. I think it's fun to make fun of other people and shit. I mean, I like to make fun of everything, but like on a different level. Like I'm not trying to hurt one individual person.
You can make light. You can make light of things, but if you're specifically targeting like hate, that's like bullying. How was your high school experience with that?
Mine was fine, honestly. I didn't. I went to a small high school. It was about like 150 kids, maybe 130. I don't know. Relatively small. I know there's smaller ones out there, but relatively small. There's also a lot larger ones out there with thousands, but yeah. I didn't have any first-hand experience with it. There definitely was, yeah.
Was there bullying there, though?
More so with the girls. Like, the girls were like the mean girls type, like
but how many
making websites about each other and shit, like going as far as making a website about someone else.
But girls are never the ones that are shooting up things. It's always white males.
They bottled it in more. I feel like there's a pressure too. Like if you are getting bullied, like if like either there's an absence of a father figure or there is a father figure, but they're like, no, you can't talk about your feelings. No, like there's just kind of.
But girls talk about their feelings.
Everything gets all bottled up. Girls let it out a lot more easily than guys do. Yeah.
They cry about it and talk about it. So it's
Guys
like,
put on
why
a
shoot up a school?
facade.
Because I talked about it.
Yeah, guys put on a facade and just become tense and tense, and then especially young males growing up, you got all that testosterone running through you too. Like if you're not, say, the most popular kid, maybe you're not releasing it too. You're not releasing the tension. Like most kids, come on, you're going through puberty,
You
you're
gotta,
gonna fucking jack it
you
out.
get, you gotta,
They're gonna
you
do
gotta
that.
release the tension.
Right, and then if you're getting bullied, if you're getting stressed from your parents, if you're not talking about it, anything that's bothering you with anyone, shit, man, that's like a fucking whirlwind for just a lot of things. On top of that, if you have pre-existing mental conditions too that actually are legitimate, then you got a whirlwind for experience, for bad things to happen. Like,
Yeah, that's a. They're taking medication. They're just like, they're fucked up.
yeah, and I think the medication, like artificial medication, can have a really adverse effect and kind of spin them the opposite direction that you want to. On top of that, even if it does spin them in the direction you want them to go, it's gonna really forcibly change them and kind of noticeably makes their personality different. I don't think what we want to do is make their personality different. What we want to do is relieve a certain emotion, which is that stress and tension. We don't want to change who they are.
Well, I think there's a big stress in America. There's always just like you gotta be successful in whatever it is you do. You can't you can't enjoy life. You can't do what you want to do. It's like, well, are you successful? How much money do you make? Like how many things you have? Like
That's what it is. People base success on money.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, money's important, but
it is important. Yeah.
But
our society choice would definitely.
But money doesn't equal happiness.
No, you can choose to be happy at any level of money that provides you enough to survive. You can choose to be happy at that, or you can choose to not be happy at that and pursue more money and pursue more. Ow. This is glass. What if I hit it? What if it broke? That's what I'm so afraid of. Everything's just gonna. Oh.
Well, don't hit it.
At
with
that
your
point,
elbow.
I would close the door, take some duct tape, and probably tape every part of the door shut, and just ignore it for a good week. Don't even want to think about it. That's me avoiding my stress. It's just devastating.
When I get stressed, I'm like, I just zone out of my problems, and I'm just gonna distract myself. Whether it's I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna play video games.
When I was younger, my distraction would be either video games or a nap. Naps were my greatest. If I had a lot of homework, that's why I honestly didn't do too well in school. Because when I had a lot of homework assignments built up, I'd be like, I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna take a real quick nap. I'm just gonna take a nap, and then when I wake up, everything will be good. I'll be focused, and I'll be able to get all this all done. These 4 papers, I'll get it all done tonight. And then all of a sudden, you wake up at 3 in the morning. You're like, oh my god. And then you start.
I have 4 papers due tomorrow. I have 4 papers due in the morning.
6 a.m. I wake up at 6 a.m. And then you just.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm anxious or depressed, I'll just keep sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wake up and I'm like, why even wake up? I'm just gonna keep dreaming.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, it's better. Even if it's a bad dream, it's better.
It's bad. Because if it's a bad dream, I wake up from it.
Exactly. If it's good or bad, you wake up and you're like, oh shit, this is the real world. Okay. Fuck that. Ooh. Man.
Dreams are an essential part of your mental health, your sleep cycle.
I think they are. If you think about it, whenever you wake up, that's a whole new day. And you hear that expression before, but it's literally a whole new day. The way you think about how you're going to live your life is going to carry out in that day. And then you dream about that, and then you wake up and you react because of how you dreamed.
Mm-hmm.
So your dreams are really important. They kind of are a retelling of the day you had before, which is in the past.
Exactly. I think what it is basically when you're awake and you're experiencing everything, all of these experiences are in the kind of front of your mind, or if you want to put it in computer terms, they're in your temporary memory, your temporary RAM, like how much stuff you have not really saved to anything, but just in the works kind of thing. When you go to sleep, it takes all of those, each image kind of thing throughout the day, each sound, each smell,
processes them.
Takes all of those, processes them, puts them in long-term storage. what happens to a computer when you have it on too long and the RAM starts to build up? It will crash eventually when it runs out of that temporary storage, when there's too much shit in that temporary storage. So
I've
then what they
experienced
do
that.
is you need to shut it down, and then it saves everything to the right spots on the actual hard disk that has a lot more space. And it's not the temporary holding spot for working data. I think your brain needs to do that too, otherwise you just go like get overloaded and just like you
No,
need
you
that
do.
long
Because
amount of sleep to really, all those dreams are basically all those flashes of files going past you, going to their spots,
yeah,
and it's jumbling together, making a weird thing in your head, a weird
it's
scenario.
dream.
Possibly.
That's what dreams
Some
are.
people don't remember them, but you still dream if you don't remember them.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's hard to remember them. I mean, even if you remember,
It
it's
is.
like you remember them like right when you wake up and then you forget them.
Can you see numbers and letters and make out sentences in your dream? If you think about it, it's hard. It has to be like a recent one.
I
And you
think
have to think about it right after dream.
it's usually just I dream in images. It's like a feeling you get. It's like you feel like you're kind of living it, but then like you're not really. That's why it's hard to like articulate afterwards. It's like you're
Yeah.
kind of. It's like you're living in the dream. You're seeing it. You're hearing it. You're smelling it. And it's all like jumbled together. And then you wake up and it's, but you weren't actually. It's all in the head. It's like you're daydreaming.
Well, right, but like, have you ever had an image in your head and like been able to read like a sign or something and like remember what the sign said, or like a number string?
I honestly
Apparently,
don't.
like people say it's really either rare for you to be able to do it or not possible at all. I think it's possible because I definitely have, like, not all the time, but definitely like a few times I can remember explicit, like, I was looking at an elevator one time because I have this recurring dream for some reason of elevators where like every time I get an elevator I have to hold both handrails and I have to be in the corner because like I feel like that's the safest spot. But the recurring dream is it's always a different elevator, but it's the same feel. I get in the elevator, I'm alone, and it's just going up really fast and then down really fast, and like it never really crashes, and it just keeps going like whoa, like, and I have to like hang on, and like I'm floating a little bit, and like I'm always hanging on. So every time I'm in an elevator now, if you ever watch me, I'm holding on. But either way.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember you ever being
I've
in an
definitely
elevator.
seen text like on the elevator one time, and it was like a not even like a one floor number. It was like a string of numbers, like 4 digits, and like with a decimal place. I'm like, what
On
the
one
heck?
button.
No, like on like so you have the button, and then you have like the LED screen telling you what floor
Oh
you're
yeah,
on.
yeah,
It,
yeah, yeah.
it was
It
on
was
there,
like,
and I was
why am I in floor 2134.31455?
right. I can't remember the number now, but I definitely
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
after I woke up. I
Seeing
remember
it.
the number. I'm like, whoa, what does that number mean? And I was thinking about it, and like it's happened with um license plate before. The license plate said something interesting. I again don't remember. It must not have been relevant, but at the time it was like probably years ago that happened now. Yeah, last one.
No, I don't think. I mean, not that I remember. I don't remember
Right, that's what I'm saying.
remembering
You have
something
to remember it
specific.
right after you wake up, and then you don't remember what it is, but you remember it happened. You probably just never remembered it happened. Could have happened. Keep an eye out
I,
for it in your dream.
I will. I will. um, man. Okay. I'm getting kind of high, honestly. From my
Good.
edible. From my edible. Oh, and I've got all this weed still to smoke. I'm gonna
Want to
smoke.
share?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, man. I'm gonna hit it, and then you can hit it.
Cool.
I'm gonna do it with a match because it's. Alright, you hit it.
All right.
I don't see any smoke coming out of your mouth, man. I don't know what's.
I haven't exhaled yet.
Ooh.
Ghosted it. No more smoke left. Sorry.
Ooh. How much of your wax do you have left?
I don't know. Maybe like 2, 3. Maybe like 3.
2-3 grams?
Yeah.
Really? Ooh.
I
That's
had
a
7.
lot. That's a lot. Let me see it. shit. You should do one dab. Just that.
You need an electronic now.
Yeah, true. Just melts.
To keep it the same temperature as you drop it in, because if you do it like, you'd constantly have to be heating it up with a torch, and that would get it too hot.
Yeah.
You can't control the temperature well.
An e-nail, yeah. You should still do it all tonight. An all tonight. 2 to 3 grand. You'd be so high. You'd be like, "What do you think's the highest? What do you think? What do you think's the highest you've ever been?" Have I asked you? I feel like I've asked this before though.
Probably. Definitely one of the times with you. I guarantee it. One of the times with you. Definitely. Had to. Because
There'd be some
you're the
late
only
nights.
person that would go. Me with Chef too. Like going head to head with him.
Chef could last all night. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
He would stay up all night sober. So like,
Right.
like if you smoked with him, it'd be like, fucking, all night. He's the first person that told me about like smoking yourself sober. I think.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing Limbo. Limbo.
Yeah.
Remember that game? That was good.
Yeah. Limbo.
The sequel to it was pretty good.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played Limbo. It was New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I brought a girl with me, and she was not happy. She was not a drinker or a smoker.
No, she was
And that's
bored
all
as fuck. She was clearly annoyed, and you were just wanting to have a good time and drink. She had to drive you home, I think.
No, I mean, I hate to say this, but I probably drove and I shouldn't have driven. It was New Year's Eve, so I probably had too much, and then I had to drive her back home. It's not good. It's not good, but you know, it's in the past. It happened. Nothing bad happened, thankfully. I remember, yeah, Limbo. Oof, that game was fun. That felt like a fucking eternity playing that game. We would have some late nights though, on the couch, you and me, just smoking and. Yeah. I would always give out first though.
The tapestry on the ceiling.
I think maybe once or twice you gave
the
up.
Tapestry on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
The lights going on and off.
The salt rock glowing, little nightstand.
Providing warmth.
Occasionally,
the Tiki Man on the wall. The Tiki Man's on this wall. He's right here still.
Fuck that guy.
No, I like him. He's got a happy smile on his face. Those 3 mirrors that they're on the wall,
That's
the way
weird
that
'cause you
they're
would
angled,
see- yeah.
if you just sat in the spot, you always saw him no matter what. And he was just looking at you like, hey.
It's weird 'cause you look at one mirror and it's bounced off another mirror, bounced off another mirror, and then it's just a face.
Yeah. You know what's weird? This happens with me. I have this like Buddha statue next to a salt rock in my room, and there's my alarm clock. And the way that my alarm clock is facing, it has this like glossy screen. I see the Buddha in there every single time I'm in bed, and I look at him like, what the fuck? No matter how I put it down, I feel like I always put it at a different angle. I always see him.
That's weird.
Watching me.
You should move. You should move the Buddha.
Nah, I'm cool with it. I don't feel threatened. I feel like
You feel.
I feel like he's
Buddha.
like, you are on the right path.
Ooh, that's good. Do you feel like you're on the right path?
Dreams, Chops. He says.
You're on
When I
the
turn
right
on.
path and sweet dreams.
Thank you, Buddha.
Hey.
I did actually. I meditated on top of a parking garage downtown the other day
At your
in
work?
the snow yesterday.
Ooh, fuck yeah. How long?
Like
Not
40
that time
minutes.
matters. Ooh, wow.
It was cold,
Nice.
but I tuned it out. I
You
just kind of
just-
sat. Yeah. I didn't actually do that. I think I had gloves on. Yeah, I had
you
gloves
just
on.
sat there.
And I just like had my eyes closed, and I was just like, I looked up at the clouds moving. The clouds were moving pretty fast too, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. And I was just like,
I mean, meditating on weed is easier.
oh, I definitely was high. Oh, for sure. I was out. That's why I was out there.
I mean, just if you get really high, like zoning out is so easy.
Mm-hmm. But it's comforting. It's not like bad. It's
No, it's good.
It's not like
it's a good zone. You know, it's like you're just experiencing.
you're able to put
existence.
yourself in a meditative state very quickly.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Home. You know, I think few people can pull off the backwards cap look, but you're one of them.
Few people. I feel like people could do it easy.
It's right. Well, oh shit. Here, I'll do one. Oh, fuck.
Little hair coming out. I feel like my head shape is just.
Look at that. Look at that. Do I look?
Well, the hat's like inside out. Like
it's not inside out.
Well, you got a thing look there on the side, on the front there coming out. Just fold it in. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. There you go. I mean, it's up too high in your head.
Jesus.
There you go. Hell yeah. Yeah.
I look like I'm trying to be
there you go.
I look like I'm trying to be Tupac. Yeah, because it looks like I'm wearing just like one of those like do-rags.
I think it's the wrong kind of hat.
Okay.
You need the strap thing. You need the strap thing so that your hair can come through a little bit, or your forehead can come through.
The strap definitely helps.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah! Look at.
I don't know. I think it fits you. Like you look good. You look good. Nah. I don't know. I don't think it looks good. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Nah, it's good.
Just casual.
That's the thing. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it.
I'm not thinking about it, bro.
Exactly. That's why it looks good. It looks fucking. There you go. Fucking chilling. Drink a soda. Just fucking chilling. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's all you gotta do.
We're smoking weed. Backwards hat.
It's just like with your social engineering. You act like you're supposed to do it. Then people think you're supposed to do it.
That's true, dude. It's all about confidence. Just doing what you think should be done.
This protein cookie is really good, and it's like large.
How many of those do you have?
I bought a pack.
What's in how many are in
12
a pack?
in it. Maybe 12, maybe 14, maybe 18. 12, 14, or 18. I have to get back to you on that. I don't really look at a number. I just buy it because it's the most amount, and then
biggest amount you can.
It's like 20 something bucks for like 12 of them, something like that.
My bed's a mess.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't, because I didn't fucking fix it. It's a mess.
People are always like, you have to make your bed, make
Every
it presentable.
day.
Who the hell is going to see it?
Why?
I don't want anyone to see my bed.
Well, apparently anyone watching this is going to see it.
Alright, well, you got a point there, but who cares?
Besides that.
Why would you make it all tucked in and make it inaccessible? You have to make it more work for you to like untuck all the sheets that you got fucking folded in there and like with a.
It's man versus. It's pretty much man versus woman. Honestly, the only time I clean. Not the only time I clean my room, but like what makes me clean my room and make my bed is if I'm gonna have a lady friend over. That's what then I'm like, I gotta clean. So it's actually good. It's healthy. Otherwise I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, but when you're just gonna get back in it at the end of the night, you leave it. I want. Usually when I untuck it, I fold it to a corner. And then when I get back in it at the end of the night, I want to just grab that corner in the same spot I left it. Grab both the sheet and the comfort. And pull it exactly where I was.
Just fall asleep. Yeah. Same.
I have a precise.
Mine's kind of like that, but kind of messy.
I can see it. I can see it if I lay in that bed.
If I lay in that,
I would tuck my feet in the corner down there. I'd grab it with the left hand and pull it up over the left.
Pull it up.
Tuck it in.
Tuck yourself in. Wrap yourself up.
Take that other pillow. Put it around here. Put a crotch pillow in. Do you use the crotch pillow method by any chance?
The crotch pillow? I do not.
Crotch pillow method.
I know what that is. It's where you put the pillow between your crotch.
Yeah, exactly. Because your balls get stuck to your leg. Demonstrate for us. Yes.
I'll demonstrate. So
demonstrate.
So you got this right?
Right. Perfect. And imagine you're laying sideways. Yes. Now imagine before the crotch pillow, your balls were all sticky to your leg and everything, and then you go to move and it hurts them and it twists them a weird way. Yeah, exactly. Now with a crotch pillow there, you have a nice little buffer space that acts as the ball divider spacer,
Yeah, it's so
and
my
this will
balls
make it more comfy.
my balls have room to breathe.
They have room. They're not getting killed. They're not sticking to your leg.
Oh, I feel like I'm breathing. It's like I have a thigh gap.
Exactly.
I think this could be like an exercise video. Like, do you want a thigh gap? Put a pillow between your legs and do squats. And you also have the shake weight.
Yes. Safe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, for anyone that has not tried the crotch pillow that has the leg sticking,
I'm gonna try it tonight. I've never done it.
you never done it, man. I gotta have one every time.
My go-to sleeping position is I lay on my belly. I have my one leg up. I have an arm under the pillow. I'm just like blah. Mm-hmm. What's
Like
your
my
go-to?
side.
What's your go-to? Just side with the crotch pillow.
Get the side going with the crotch pillow. Get my knees slightly bent. Both pretty even. Sometimes one ahead, sometimes one other. But they have room to move on the side. And I get a pillow, a memory foam pillow right here. Put the hand and the arm underneath it because then it caresses my arm underneath and also my head on the top. And then I have another pillow up here. And then sometimes, because I don't like having anything touch my ear, when my hair tickles my ear, I'm really scared that there's a bug crawling in there. So I can't think about it.
Oof.
That's all I can think about. So then I need to put like another pillow on top of my head and balance it on my ear. If not, the blanket I will pull up and over and then tuck it around here between my head and the pillow. And leave the blanket there so it looks like I'm a nun.
I've seen you wrapped up.
I'm not an attractive sleeper.
I've seen you wrapped up like that. Like I've walked in
Yes.
when you're taking a nap and you're like, oh, what's up?
That's exactly me. You take it, you spin it, get the old lady tuck, cover your ears. Beautiful.
I just
No
need
bugs
room to
allowed.
breathe.
That's
No
what I'm
bugs-
saying.
no
And when I
bugs
was
in my
younger, that's
ear.
what I used to do. I used to even cover my eyes and just leave my mouth in here. And I used to think it's like a reverse air mask, like just my mouth, because I don't like that hot air from underneath the blanket.
No, of course
I don't
not.
like that.
Well, because it's all
I want
carbon
the fresh,
dioxide.
cold- Yeah. I want the fresh, cold, clean air coming in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an attractive sleeper. This is the most comfy way for me, and I don't give a shit. That's how I'm gonna keep sleeping.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, I don't think who needs to be an attractive sleeper. That
No
doesn't
one.
make sense. No one. You're sleeping. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You're sleeping. Yeah. Oh man. I'm getting pretty high.
Why are you wearing the hat, dude? The Eagles lost.
No, they didn't.
Bro, what universe are you living in?
Did I change universes?
Did I change universes? Are you in the normal one? Alright, viewers, who won?
Who won the Super Bowl? Eagles or Patriots or
We gotta
the-
figure out what
or the
universe
reptile people?
Or
Did the reptilians win or did the humans? I don't remember.
Possibly.
What universe are we in? Oh, I'm so high, dude. Look at this. This is gummy edible. The spoon's stuck to it.
Oh,
No.
I want to eat it.
Yeah, you do, dude. I gotta send you some of this. This shit is fucking intense. It's heavy. Like,
So I'm thinking,
this is how much I've
what do you
eaten
wanna-
of it.
That's it? Really?
It's
that
200.
potent?
It's
I'm gonna eat the
200
whole thing.
This whole thing is 200 milligrams.
If I would eat the whole thing and then I would be high as hell for like 3 or 4
It
hours
says-
and then I would pass out.
It says extremely potent, recommended for advanced users.
I'm advanced.
Beginners
Okay.
recommended dosage 5 to 10 milligrams. Like literally, an eighth of this is 12.5 milligrams. That's so like you have to eat less than an eighth of it for beginners.
Good. It's a good value.
Yeah,
However,
it is good value. Yeah. It's
yeah.
strong shit. And it's delicious. It's lime flavored.
I want to eat the whole thing. I would. Just do it.
No.
Damn.
No, I honestly think if I ate this whole thing, I wouldn't wake up for work tomorrow.
Probably not. I knew a guy that ate.
I have to work at I have to work at 2:30, which is in like 13 hours and 20 minutes. I don't think I'd wake up. Or if I did, I'd wake up like half an hour before. I'm like, I get to work. I get to work.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely like that.
Like not showered. Like I'm just like fuck. I just like barely show up in time. I'm like, ugh. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Oh.
It's just, yeah, I knew a guy who ate
Plus, I probably wouldn't be able to talk
punch
during
bar,
this.
a whole punch bar. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk. He had a court date the next day for a traffic ticket that he was trying to get.
It's Kusha Punch. Kusha Punch. TKO. And they call it TKO because it fucking takes you out. It TKOs you.
Oh yeah, if you ate the whole thing, you'd be TKO'd.
You'd be TKO. That's what I'm saying. Super potent. It says super potent gummy formula. Dosage 450 milligrams THC. It's supposed to be 4 dosages. Even if you take a quarter of this, it's supposed to be a lot.
I personally mine when I make them, I like 50 for myself. A 50. It's hard. It's
You have
strong.
a higher dose.
Like 6 hours.
You have a higher dosage. You have a higher tolerance than me. That's for sure.
Well, I eat it a lot. Weekly.
I want to send you some of this though, because it's keep out of reach of children and animals. Dude, can you imagine
Shit.
like if you gave Knox like a quarter of this, he would literally be laying down, not moving. Your dog would just be like staring. Like
Yeah.
He's not sad, not happy. He's just laying down,
I wouldn't recommend giving any of that to any animal.
waving a toy in front of his face, like
No, he doesn't care.
nothing, no reaction.
This is an ADD animal. This is an ADD animal.
Your dog has ADD.
Yes.
So you should get him high because he's fucking nuts.
At the house, yeah, he used to love it.
Used to, yeah. You don't really anymore, but oof, it always helped.
Someday.
I think it always helped. Like he would still be like really like active for like the first like 10-20 minutes.
He would lay down though and cuddle
then
up
he
and
would-
nap. He would
then he would
way
lay
more
down.
cuddly.
Yeah, he'd be super cuddly.
And like his breathing too. Like he'd be like, finally when he would just like lay down, he'd be like,
I mean, he's an anxious dog too.
he was anxious. He was
Yeah.
rescued yet.
That's part of why
Don't
he's
know
like
his
ADD, I
history.
think.
Yeah, don't know his history. I feel like he was outside for a while, and he definitely has like scavenging attitudes. Like every time there's a squirrel, like I know every dog likes squirrel, but he like literally like he mouth drools when he sees a squirrel. I think he lived off squirrels for a little bit because he loves to chase them. And he's got that like crazy look in his eyes. He's like chasing them off the tree, and he like stares at them for a while. I'm like, dude, easy now.
He definitely ate a squirrel or two
Yeah,
to survive. Whew.
yeah. 'Cause he doesn't have any papers from Georgia. He doesn't have any papers.
From Georgia, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, doesn't have any papers.
All the way down south.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be.
A lot of military bases around Georgia. I feel like, what if he was like a military experimental dog? 'Cause he's weird, dude. He can climb like vertical ladders.
Yes, he can. He fucking can. That's fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't
Look,
understand how
I
he's
can
doing that.
I can barely do that.
Right.
And he's
Yeah,
I'm like a
right.
monk, and I'm like a monkey, because we're human. And I can like climb shit. He's like a dog, like. Damn.
Mm-hmm. How's your day? How was your day
How's my
today?
day?
Yeah.
Well, today was the end of my weekend.
Oh.
My weekend's like Monday through Wednesday.
Is it the
So-
same every time?
Usually, because I usually work weekends. Like I usually work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was pretty relaxed. I mean, I haven't left my house, my apartment, all day.
Yeah, I like days like that where you don't leave. You're just comfortable, just being at home. Just
I
comfortable.
was just like getting some random stuff done, just like hanging out, relaxing. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
I wish I had a
Please.
day off tomorrow, man.
I mean, I gotta work tomorrow, but not till 2:45.
Once the merch sales pick up, dude, we won't have to work. We can do this full time.
Yeah, man. I mean, smoking and talk. Smoking and talking full time. That's awesome.
I would love to do some reviews on stuff. Like just get paid to do some reviews on stuff. I can definitely articulate the way that it feels,
Well,
the do's, the don'ts,
that's what happens though.
the recommendations.
If you're someone online that has a bunch of viewers, people send you stuff they'll pay you just to sponsor. Like dabbing. I bring up dabbing Granny every episode, and she fucking does that shit. She does. I want to. She does that shit though.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on the show eventually. On the show.
Eventually.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Crackling of the fire.
Yeah. It's soothing. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm. 7 grand.
How'd you read that? Is that backwards or is it forwards? That's forwards. No, it's backwards. But you can still read it. You can still read it pretty easy.
No, when it goes through, it makes it forwards.
Oh shit. Okay, mine's in my little bubble. It shows like it's backwards.
Yeah, same with me. For my stuff, like the words definitely show backwards.
It's like weird.
But on your end, it flips it.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Don't look at your little bubble. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I mean, I like looking at myself.
A liar.
I like looking. I mean, you're a beautiful man, Chops, but I love looking at myself. Just like.
I get that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a minute?
Wait, whoa, Chops. Oh. Hey.
You want me to give you a minute there? You want me to
I forgot you were
room for a second?
Forgot you were there. Also, I should probably tell you this, like, even though this is toasted from coast to coast, I started out this episode drunk. Before I had the edible, I was already drunk. 2 levels.
2 levels of toasted.
I had 64 ounces of beer and a few ounces of whiskey right before we started. So, a little drunk. And then
Everything's taking effect.
Oh, and the edible's hitting me. I'm like, blah.
Blah. Everything's taking effect.
Everything.
Everything. Oh. I got this dinosaur thingy. It was actually a gift.
Whoa.
It's this dinosaur thingy. And these things in here are little plants. It didn't come with the plants. I got the plants separate. But I put them in there to make it look like his back.
His
spiny
spikes.
thingy. Yeah, spikes on his back. Yeah. When it grows bigger too, it'll fill in and make it really nice.
Are those real plants? Are those real plants?
Oh, yeah, they're real. They'll grow. Yeah. You gotta. They don't need dirt. They're weird things where it's just a root. Like you just spray it with water and it grows. It just needs water and oxygen. It doesn't need soil or anything.
Jeez, that's crazy.
It's like Spanish moss. Spanish moss is like that, where it doesn't really need anything. It just kind of grows.
Ooh.
I mean, it would need sun and water. That's the oxygen. Yeah.
Is there sun there? Is there sun
carbon
there?
dioxide? Sorry, carbon dioxide. Huh?
Is there sun there?
Sometimes. A little bit. Sometimes.
Dude, I'm so...
Oh, shit, dude.
1
minute. 1 minute. Oh my
For you.
God.
For you.
1 minute.
For you. For you, it'll be 420.
I give you permission. I'll allow it.
Okay. I'm waiting. It's 119 for me, but I'll pretend it's 419.
419. Oh my God. This is nerve-wracking.
You better hurry up.
As long as it's within a minute.
It's been 119 for a while, so it's about to be 120.
It's like a stale green light. In driver's ed, that's what they call it.
Oh, it's 420. Oh shit, it's it. I'm gonna hit.
called it a stale green light. They're like, oh, well, you can tell if it's going to change soon because it's a stale green light. And there was a test once where it said, is this like a green light, a yellow light, red light, or a stale green light? And I was like, I don't know. It's a test. It's a 2D piece of paper that's not changing. I don't know if it's stale or not. It was green. I was like, why is that an option?
How are you supposed to know what stale green light is in a paper?
Exactly. That was exactly my point. In real life, you know it's if it's stale because it's been green for a while. It's getting pretty stale.
Mm-hmm. You hit it.
It's a technical term.
You gotta hit it. This probably not warmed up yet. Ooh.
It's about halfway there, so it's still. I'm putting it to the max though, right off the bat. So just about.
Oh, it's 4:21 now.
I got one in.
Oh, my seat broke. It's a bad one.
It's not that it's bad. It's just that
it broke when I squeezed it.
It's just that it's not the kind that you want. Doesn't that one turn into hemp? Isn't that male?
No one wants hemp. No one wants hemp seeds.
I do, man. I want our paper to be hemp. Because when we kill all those trees, all those giant trees that take fucking hundreds of years to get to where they are,
this one isn't.
We're depleting so much faster.
This one's not breaking.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Not only, though, is it more efficient at growing than those trees, but like
here's another one.
That's awesome. It also like literally cleans the soil. It removes toxins from the soil, and it produces a lot more oxygen than per volume of plant than trees do. Per volume, because obviously giant trees are going to produce a shit ton of oxygen, but these plants, if you have a small tree, it's going to produce a lot more than that small.
Which plant?
Hemp. All of our paper stuff, paper products need to be hemp. Like, I don't understand why people don't get that. It's a food source. It's good for rope. It's good for paper. It grows a lot faster. And it cleans all the soil so that basically it removes toxins from the soil.
It's the perfect plant. You either got hemp or you got weed. You either got the best paper or you got the best highs. Ooh. Oh,
hemp still has CBD in it. It's still good.
This edible's hitting me hard, man. Look at my eyes.
You know what I tested? Oh yeah, that's fucked. Those are blue as fuck.
Yeah, your eyes get blue when you get high.
I've tested have you ever heard the theory if you eat a mango before you smoke, it kind of amplifies the effects?
No.
I tested it out. It's pretty true, and the science behind it is kind of cool. Yeah.
Really?
Because mangoes essentially have cannabinoids in them, and
mangoes have cannabinoids in them?
I don't know if it's cannabinoids. It might not be cannabinoids. It's definitely terpenes, though. Mangoes have terpenes in them, and weed has terpenes. Well, the THC in cannabis and the terpenes found in mangoes will increase the level of high a person experiences no matter when that mango is eaten. However, eating the mango right before taking a hit is the most effective way to ensure the longest lasting high.
Shit.
Yeah, mangoes literally have THC and terpenes in them.
I'm going to have to eat a mango. I never heard that.
Yeah, man. And mangoes are awesome for you, too. They're heart health. Health.
And say you're poor, right? And you can only get like a little bit of weed at a time.
It makes it last.
Make it last longer. Pro tip: eat mango, which is pretty cheap. Ooh, I'm gonna try that, man. Except
I tried it the other day. It was a good mango too. It was so tasty. It peeled. It was perfect ripeness where it could peel off the skin. So like I just cut it perfectly and I just peeled off the skin. I just ate like giant chunks.
I want to eat a mango right now.
I can't believe I've never tried mangoes until recently.
What?
I always thought I hated mangoes because I've always had artificial mango or like mango drinks. I hate them. Real mangoes are sweet and delicious.
Yeah, artificial flavors are never like the actual flavors.
Except for banana. I like artificial banana.
I'm saying, but they're not but they don't taste the same though.
Yeah.
They can taste good, but they don't taste the same. Dude, I'm so high right now.
Good.
Good.
Boy.
Man. I really want to have Quimby on.
I know. He's busy right now. We'll have to.
He's probably asleep.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, right now in timeline life, he's busy. But, yeah, at this moment, he's sleeping. Yeah.
I'm going to text him right now, though, just in case.
Might be up. There's a chance he's up. He sometimes just is up for no reason. He used to be my go-to guy. If I was ever just, like, going on campus, I'd be like, yo, you up? He'd be like,
He's
yeah,
always
man,
up
what are you
late.
doing? I'm like, I don't know.
He's always up late. I mean, you technically live with him. Though not, not really.
Kinda, yeah. Not really.
Like a few months.
Sharing a dorm.
You didn't say it.
I missed school. Not for the education part. I mean, I do miss class a little bit, but don't miss the
social
stress.
part? Yeah.
Don't miss the
social
bedside.
part.
Yeah, the social part. Yeah,
That was fun.
definitely didn't
Res
last
Hall,
long enough. Didn't last long enough.
Well, I mean, I guess. I enjoyed my time there.
I did too, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have.
True, I agree. You did not. Because you weren't around. I mean, the first semester you were around decently amount. But after that, you weren't around that much.
Yeah. Don't really know why.
Well, you were always in Brockport.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like a bitch. Like, if I had to drive like 40 minutes to get somewhere, like, I'm less likely to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just sucking on this gummy.
I'm watching you, yeah.
I just took a little bit more. I'm so high though. Why am I doing this?
I don't know, actually. I didn't even realize it was like what you were doing. I mean, I saw you eating it, but I didn't realize, like, oh, he's about to get even worse.
Well, I've eaten a decent amount, and then I've been smoking. Now I'm eating more, so.
You're just gonna fall asleep pretty hard. Make sure you set a bunch of alarms.
Yeah. This morning I had to get up at like 6:30 because I went to some bars last night, and where I parked it was like they start towing at like 7 a.m. So like obviously like I Ubered home and everything, but then I had to get up like 6:30, like hungover as shit, and I'm like I got like, and then I had to Uber over to my car like 20 minutes away.
Dude, gross. Why'd you have to get up that early?
Because my car was parked downtown on the street where it was parked. Where it was parked, they start towing at like 7 a.m. It was fine where it was like overnight, but you weren't supposed to park there after like 7 a.m.
How'd you remember that?
I just remember because the fucking in LA, the fucking parking is so intense. It's always crazy and like really complicated. So you kind of got like, I've already gotten like 2 parking tickets.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's easy to get fucked.
Damn.
I also didn't even think that they had red light cameras, but one night when I was coming home from work, like I was like at a red light, and I made like a right turn, and then like I saw a flash, and I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to turn right on red?
Well, technically, I think the law is like you're supposed to wait 4 seconds before you make a turn. I kind of did like a rolling stop. It was like 2 a.m. I was coming home from work. There's no one around, so I'm like, whatever. But I probably
Did you get it yet? You'll get it.
Not yet, but I probably will.
Yeah. How much are they? They're expensive? It's like $50, $100.
Yeah, they're expensive. I got them right here. The first one I got, it was because I was at a parking meter and I showed up like 5 minutes after it expired.
Gross.
And that was for $49.
Oh, gross. Oh,
the next one was because
making a killing.
by my work, there's not a lot of parking, and I was trying to get to work, and it was the day of the Women's March, right? So first of all, I was late. I was late to work. I was late to work by like 45 minutes because of this Women's March. So I was like stuck in traffic. So I'm trying to find parking. The only one I can find is like it said loading only, but I was like, it's like Saturday and like it's the Women's March. Like I'll probably be fine, but I got a ticket, and that one, and that one is for $58.
I've gotten one of those before. It was outside of a tattoo shop. It was a loading zone, and I just parked there. But like the way it was worded, it made it sound like it didn't apply for the weekend. Similar situation, it was Saturday. I thought it didn't apply for the weekend because it was like loading zone, working zone, Monday to
Like,
Friday.
it'll be fine. You're like, it'll be
that.
fine.
Yeah, and I still got a ticket. Like I probably could have fought it because I'm pretty sure it said like loading zone Monday through Friday, like weekdays. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Businesses aren't loading on the weekends.
I'm so high. Fuck.
I'm pretty tired. I woke up earlier than normal today. I'm not happy about it.
No.
It was Valentine's Day.
Fucking I forgot. Yeah, it was. What did you do for Valentine's Day? I feel like you did nothing.
I worked.
Did you do nothing for your girlfriend?
Went out to eat.
Where'd you go eat?
Steakhouse.
Oh. That's it? You didn't get her anything? Anything romantic?
Well, I haven't had a car, so it's been very hard for me to get anywhere I need to. So I couldn't go to the store or anything. I couldn't go to the mall or anything. I tried to look online, and honestly, Amazon didn't have good cards. I ended up handwriting a card.
That's good. That's better, though. I'd rather do something handmade.
Yeah, but I want to get something like actual too. But so I looked on Amazon. Didn't really see anything that I could think of usefulness. Like I gotta go to like one of those, I don't know, homey stores that girls like. I gotta go to one of those places and find something. Candle or something. Candle, because I like candles. I use them.
You love candles. Oh,
I got one right here.
You want a Q-tip?
Got one right here.
You want a
This one's called Calming Waves. Yeah, please, thank you. Yeah. I lost it.
Oh, shit. Alright, I'm gonna use a different one. Where you going? Cut.
Alright, I can't find it. Can you pass me another one? Cool. Alright, let me see this. Let's see here. Got it. Alright. You know, they actually, on the label for these things, they say don't stick them in your ear.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, but it feels amazing.
I feel like it's just to prevent them from lawsuits. You gotta clean it out sometimes. Like, there's a lot of if you don't clean them out for a while, there's a lot of wax that builds up.
You know, no, people
in health class, they're like,
you're pushing your earwax in. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking like wiping it out, dude.
Because what I do is I go on top
always
and
clean.
I push down and pull.
Yeah, exactly. It's technique. Maybe you push some in, but it's not like boom, it's all going in.
So in health class, I actually asked about this because I was like, listen, on the Q-tips they say don't put them in your ears. How do you clean your ears? They said, well, the jaw motion will naturally push it outward. I was like, no, it doesn't. That's bullshit. Maybe it keeps it away from my eardrum itself, so that I can pull it out with a Q-tip. But it doesn't get it all out there. Like all of a sudden just like doesn't fall out. Like, hey, there it goes. Like something's got to get it out. I don't like it.
Ooh. I fucking love Q-tips. It's like my favorite thing. Eargasms.
Yeah. Clean our ears on camera here.
Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna do both ears.
Yeah, do that sometimes. Do it at the same time is wicked.
Yeah,
arm veins coming out.
I
You got
can't
some
hear
arm
you
veins.
because I'm
Are you
doing
working
both
out
at the
again?
same time. Oh, fuck.
Double penetration.
Double penetration. Oh. This actually feels really good.
Yeah,
I'm
it does.
pretending,
You're
but
cleaning
like
both at the same time.
my moans of ecstasy are like half
Look at
real.
your arm. No, look at your arm though. You got some arm veins coming out. You work out again? You working out?
What?
Working out on a regular basis? Your arm veins are tweaking when you're doing that.
Mine? My arm?
Yeah. Arm veins.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there.
Yeah, they're tweaking. Look at they're
Boom.
tweaking.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Those arm veins. My face feels like I just took like pre-workout. I'm so itchy.
So itchy.
It's the
Arm
edible.
veins.
It's the edible.
Your arm veins are fun.
Arm veins?
Yeah, arm veins. If you just hang your arms down and just like start to squeeze your wrists, just
Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Oh my god. I'm so high.
I'm so tired.
Are you?
I'm very tired. I woke up early. I don't like it. I'm
We
used
can
to
do.
sleeping.
We can
Till,
do.
like,
We can do a short. We can do a shorter episode. You know.
Yeah, we make the rules. Fuck, we're the fucking bosses. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the board members, the bosses, executive decisions. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, we can. Fuck you,
Yeah.
audience. I don't give a like. Honestly, like I don't give a fuck what you
I'm
think.
not doing this for you. I'm doing this for
I'm not
me.
doing this for you. I'm
doing this
doing it
because I
for
don't
me.
see this guy. I'm doing this because I don't see this guy, and this is how I talk to this guy. You know, he's gone. He's far fuck away. This is how we time
Yeah.
travel and talk to each other.
I agree. I agree. But seriously, please like and subscribe to to Toasted from Coast to Coast with Chops and Winslow. If you do,
Don't forget to buy the merch. Buy the
if
merch.
we get 100 subscribers, then we will do a thank you special tribute video to our fans.
The tribute will be watch or don't watch. I don't care. They're coming. They're going either way. They're coming out there either way. They're there.
We should do a tribute video anyway.
Anyway, yeah. I don't even.
I feel like if we get 1 subscriber, then I will do the if we get 1 subscriber, I'll do the next show naked. You still will only be able to see this way up, but I will be naked the entire time.
Maybe he'll be so high that he forgets and just stands up, and maybe you get a sneak peek.
We blur it out in post because of YouTube terms and conditions. Ugh. Otherwise,
No.
you could see my junk, but YouTube says no. YouTube is like, strangling the free thinking, the free market, the internet, because
Free the dickle.
it won't let me show my dick. Because kids look at YouTube or some shit like.
That's why the age restrictions on there. Fucking age restricted.
Exactly. No one.
Fucking
it asks you, are you 18 or older?
Don't lie on that. No one lies on that.
No one lies on that. No one's ever lied on anything like that. Like Jesus.
Jesus. No one's lied on that.
No one ever lied on that. Ever.
You
In the history of the
perjury.
internet.
You can't perjury on that.
Exactly,
little
it's
checkbox.
perjury. I mean, maybe like one person's like committed perjury, but then they probably got executed. I feel like I think I heard about that, but like I don't remember exactly his name. I think his name was like O.J. Simpson, but
They executed him and
for perjury, not for killing anyone. It was for perjury.
they
he-
excommunicated him too.
They didn't kill him because he killed someone, but he lied about killing someone. So they were like,
lied.
that was perjury.
It's perjury.
You said you were 18 years or older when you were 17. Death.
Death.
The penalty is
And
death.
excommunication. They were excommunicated too.
We're gonna kill your body and then we're gonna throw into a abandoned island. You can't even die in this country. We're gonna kill you, but it's gonna be in a different country. Get out of here and then die.
People actually like did that.
Who did that?
Like kings in like the long time ago, they did that.
They would kill someone
Medieval kings, they
and
oh
send
hell
their
yeah,
body somewhere.
yeah, they're ruthless, yeah. All those torture devices and shit, like that's the stuff they joked about.
Torture devices. That's like you're gonna die, but not in a while.
Dude,
I'm gonna torture you to death. Oh, that's awful.
some of the ones are terrible, like the ones where you're just lying on a board and then they have another board on top of you and then they just keep on putting stones and stones on top and just keep on putting on the stones until
Slowly crushing you, so you just get splattened. That's fucked up. Ooh, ow! I feel it.
don't think about it. It's not
Think about like just close your eyes and think if there was like a crushing weight like caving in your body cavity and it's like so heavy you can barely breathe. You can't even get the breath in because you can't expand your chest.
yeah.
So you're suffocating and it hurts. Whew. Ooh.
Dude, let's look at some of these real quick.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. This is interesting.
What's it called?
Hmm?
What do you think that practice is called? Rock
Oh my
squishing?
god, this one was crazy. Oh yeah, that one, yeah. But this other one was crazy. It's basically they take a bowl, a giant metal bowl, and they lock someone inside of it, and then they have a giant fire pit underneath it, and just have the fire burning, and they just
Oh, that's awful.
yeah,
Just burn you alive inside. They cook you alive.
It's called the Brazen Bull or the Sicilian Bull. It was designed in ancient Greece. A solid piece of brass was cast with a door on the side that could be opened and latched. The victim would be placed inside the bull and a fire set underneath until the metal became literally yellow as it was heated. The victim would then be slowly roasted to death, all while screaming in agonizing pain. The bull was purposely designed to amplify these screams and make them sound like the bellowing of a bull.
What the fuck? Why would people do that?
And
shit?
there's like an open part where the nose is there, like the steam was coming out from like his burning body on the inside.
See, even though we have school shootings in this country, society's come
This
a
is
long
like
way.
the leaders of people doing like this is like
Yeah,
leaders.
this was like the
doing
country.
shit.
This is like North Korea. Like, yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
kill people and we're gonna kill them this way.
So now we have a couple people thinking about doing this stuff, not the majority of people
They're
in
just like-
leadership doing this
They're
stuff.
not even like I just gotta kill people. That's like they're like I gotta kill as much people as
Yeah.
possible. They're not
Yeah.
like I gotta like it's a society we're gonna kill people and torture them to death.
What about this one? Impalement. Oh yeah, just impalement, obviously.
Oof.
Just
Just one big
Just the-
impalement or like a few.
yeah, on a giant pole.
Ooh.
Like they'd stab you with a pole and just like hang on it.
Ow, that hurts. It's like oh.
What about the heretic's fork? That one's interesting. This one's supposed to like keep your chin looking up towards the Lord. It's a metal chain that goes around here, and it has a fork that goes up and a fork that goes down. So it's constantly like poking into your chest and poking here. So you have like little poke marks here, and you can't really look down at all. You just gotta keep on looking up.
How does it kill you?
That one doesn't kill you.
Oh, it's just like a torture.
It doesn't let you sleep. Because they keep you basically if your head drops, it stabs. So you gotta keep your head up. Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Because you can't fall. Like I'm imagining
We
falling
should-
asleep. And I'm like, let's try it out.
Let me show you a picture.
I'm gonna try it out with these paper clips I'm making.
You can try it out with the paper clips.
Yeah. Show me though.
Yo, you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just accidentally like dropped the connection almost. My bad. Totally my bad.
It's okay. Show me pictures of this so I can get it right.
All right, yeah, definitely. I basically, when I was trying to full screen my browser, I accidentally hit the shortcut for airplane mode, which turned off my Wi-Fi
Oh
temporarily.
yeah,
But luckily, Skype was able to
it kept
hold
going.
strong. Yeah,
Look,
it
check it
didn't
out.
drop
Check
it.
it out. I've made my makeshift look fork.
Oh, hell yeah, there you go. That's pretty close. Yeah, so I'm going to share it now.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
All right, you watching? You see it?
Yeah. Ooh. I see like tied around my neck somehow. Ooh, that's awful. Ow! Ow!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, constructing the Heretic's Fork. Demonstrating it live. Ooh, alright, now you stay up. You don't sleep. You heretic, you don't sleep. Yeah, keep it there.
Ow!
Go get a belt from your closet and tie it around it. It was so-
I don't want to get up though.
Let's see what's next. Neck.
Ah,
Oh, God.
gross. Gross.
Hooked into the neck device.
It's like every little movement is like, ow, ow, ow.
Mm-hmm.
You are unable
to
to
lie
down,
down,
eat, or lower the head
lower
for
head
days.
days. Gross.
Ew.
That's shitty. Shitty.
Crucifixion, classic.
Yeah.
You got to stake the vampire Jesus.
Judas
Judas
Cradle. Oh, this
That
little
looks,
fucking
ew, it's fucking you in
thingy
the
up the ass.
ass.
Oh, yeah, it is. Close to impalement. Closely related. Sit on the pyramid-shaped cradle. Forced down by ropes. Intent of searching the victim's orifice over a long path, slowly impaling them through your ass. Wow, dude.
And the device is rarely washed.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
This is terrible, man. People,
You know,
like,
it's
think
people,
about
like,
this.
people
This
died
happened.
this way. More than
People
once.
die this way in public places, such as a public square. This would be done in like a town hall type area.
Can you imagine like a spike going up your, like a sharp spike going up your ass, like for like probably days?
Slowly, yeah.
Like, ow. Oof. Ow.
And where he's at, that's just the beginning. Where he's at.
Yeah, he's just starting it. Like look at that. All this gravity is going onto his butt, his butthole.
Yeah.
His feet are up, his arms are behind him. He can't support himself. He's just like
It's
all the
probably
weight's got to go
wooden
down.
too. It's probably wooden, so it's all splintery too.
Oh, dude. Ow, splinters in your ass. Lead sprinkler.
Oh my God.
Ew.
Tripping there.
You on their eyes?
Yeah. Molten silver. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
My headphones died. Let's switch on.
Do 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 do
Iron
do
Maiden.
do.
Oh, this one sucks. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Shut up, Iron Maiden.
This one's obvious. People have heard the term a lot, but what it actually is a maiden that you go inside and it's giant metal spikes, and these things are designed to miss the vital organs, so you just die from them bleeding out from the spikes in your chest.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. Ugh. The interrogator would scream questions at the victim while poking their what with jagged edges.
Mm-hmm. Who is your god? Who is your
Jeez.
savior? Do you practice witchcraft? Are you a witch? Do you know a witch?
I worship Burger King.
You worship false idols? basically. I would have been a good torturer. I know the questions to ask for the.
You would have been a great torturer, dude.
Oh yeah.
The most preferred torture technique in the Middle Ages was known as coffin torture.
Just hang him there.
Metal cage.
Yep. Just hang there until the crows.
Also, pretty much they just kind of. That's like, I feel like this is like the least bad. Maybe not. I don't know.
You just eventually
you just kind of die of thirst and hunger and.
Think about it. You gotta shit. You gotta piss
super,
there too. Like it's supposed to be super humiliating.
Super uncomfortable. And it probably lasts like a long time. There's no like physical pain necessarily. Like,
yeah.
Besides like starving to death. Shit. They're not like stabbing you slowly.
Yeah. It's terrible. Like this is a lot of these are like designed around humiliating the person that.
Like why? Why just kill him?
Oh, this one right here.
Screw. The thumb screw.
Yeah. Crush the fingers and toes. Some of them were also used to crush knees and elbows. They just and the head eventually too. Basically, just extract confessions. Just slowly crunch, 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 crunch.
Ow.
Rape torture. Nah, whatever. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Guillotine, classic.
Yeah. It's quick death. Fast. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the rack.
This one looks
pull you
terrible.
apart. Oof.
Yep. Most likely people tear like right around the stomach, like right around the pelvis.
Oof. That's awful. You just like all your organs spill out.
And they get you all naked too. Like
yeah.
there's all those clothes there, they drop it off, and then they just slowly like
people are obsessed with killing people naked. That's kind of weird. Like they were obsessed.
And the king's just saying, "Look how pleased this guy. He's got a hand out too. He's like,
yes,
this is quite a show.
This is quite a show. I like this. Like,
teach you to agree with me in the next life."
People had some sick sexual fantasies because all these involved naked people.
Look at this guy down here. He's like down below, like, "Yes, sir, master. I'll find you another."
Look where his hand is. He's jerking off right now.
Him? Oh yeah, true.
He's like,
oh, this shit, terrible. Oh, effortlessly cut the victim's tongue. Oh yeah. A mute. You're a mute.
Oh.
You've told lies. Now you're mute.
Imagine having your tongue.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Your mouth would just be a lot of empty space.
It's hard to eat without your tongue, man.
Yeah. You can't move shit around.
Oh, this shit. Rat torture.
Well, that shit sucks.
Literally, you just have a rat there that eats through because they heat the top of it, and the rats want to escape, so they burrow down.
Yeah, and they eat through you. Oh.
Yeah. Terrible. Oh, yeah, this shit. The chair likes.
That looks uncomfortable.
Hell yeah, man. And like these straps are here too, so they can keep tightening them and push you harder down on them.
Oh.
Yep, tighten. Contain spaces for heating elements too, if you want to fucking do that. Yeah.
Oof.
Put them in here while they're watching other people be tortured. Damn. Cement shoes, obviously, yeah. Put cement shoes on people and fucking bury them. That's terrible. Fucking not being able to do, you're not being able to move your legs, being poured in cement.
Yeah.
Sinking down to the bottom.
You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. You can't physically swim up.
Yeah. Oh my god, this one's terrible too. The fucking breast ripper.
Whoa.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, because I like boobs.
Yeah, it's scary looking. It just goes right around and fucking. Oh, and they'd be red hot too. Oh, pulled or jerking chunks of skin. Oh no! Don't hurt the boobs, please. Leave them be. Why you gotta torture the boobs?
It's weird that so many people died in these different ways, man.
Yeah.
People complain about stupid shit now. They're just like, the economy. You're not getting fucking your breast ripped off by a breast ripper.
Yeah. by the government officials too. Like these are people like this is your government doing this. Like these aren't just random people like kidnapping you. Like we're gonna torture you for fun.
It's just
These
the
are
way.
like the
This is where
government
you live.
officials.
This is just you live in a
Yeah,
society where sometimes people get.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
This one.
this is just like tearing body part by body part. Okay,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we're getting into the real shit now. Number 5, Republican. What? Republican married.
What the fuck? Actual torture employed by Jean-Baptiste Carrier during the French Revolution involved buying naked males and females together and throwing them in the icy waters to drown. When water was unavailable, they would just run through with swords and bayonets. What? Executing nuns and priests during that time? What the fuck? I don't
This
understand.
doesn't seem like number 5 to me.
I don't understand what the hell's going on here.
They would just tie everyone together and throw them together in like a water or stab them. That doesn't seem like the worst torture compared to everything else.
Yeah. I'm confused. Like, why men and female at the same time? Would they be like, fornicators? You fornicate before marriage.
That's what makes it seem like.
Death by water. As we expose your breast, you are unpure. Fornicator. Fornicator.
Fornicator. Fornicator. Back
The
scratcher.
breaking wheel. This shit. What the fuck? What is this? Slowly kill the victim. Limbs tied to the spokes, and then it just slowly simultaneously smash the victim's limbs with the iron hammer to break them in numerous places. So they spin you around in circles, making you dizzy as hell, and then they're also, boom, like ding, like hitting you as they go around and hitting your limbs. Bones break. Left you on the wheel to die on top of a pole. So birds could feed while you're still alive a little bit. Slow indeed, because it takes days before the victims die of dehydration. Blow of mercy was employed by ordering the execution of a inflatable of the victim's chest. Oh my god.
Oof. Imagine being hit in the chest and stomach
Coup de
with a giant
grace.
hammer.
That just sounds nice, but that's not blow of mercy. That sounds nice, but it's terrible. Let me just give you a coup de grace.
Yeah, let me just
Coup de grace.
smash your insides with a hammer.
Damn, dude, the French like to torture people.
French did everything extremely.
Spanish
Spanish
donkey.
donkey.
Oh yeah, this thing's a little spiked, and you obviously sit on it. Torture this one too, yeah. So essentially your legs go around here and then they tie weights around your ankles and keep on adding more and more weight that just pulls you down this fucking spiky shit.
Oof.
Until it splits your legs, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, this sounds terrible. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
this one looks-
Oh my god.
Saw torture. Ooh,
Saw you
starting at the
down.
taint. Ah.
Oh my god. So then you're literally still alive until it probably hits about here. You're still alive. Like,
Yeah, probably the blood spilling all over your mouth.
pass out right around here.
Oof.
Oh my god, dude.
But the blood will
Yeah,
rush
keep
their
them
heads and
conscious.
keep them
Oh my god. Oh my god, to prolong everything. Dude, what the fuck? What the hell is wrong with people? Hanged, drawn, and quartered. Horses pulling you different directions. Man.
Well, first you're dragged.
Oh yeah, dragged to the
Then
behind
you'd be
horse.
hanged, and then when you're about to die, they would disembowel and castrate you while the entrails and channel until you're burned in front of the victim.
This is like extreme. This is like the rodeo of torture death.
Like, yeah, why are you putting this much effort into killing someone? Like, you're killing them in several ways.
There's like engineers that were employed to design
Like,
torture.
how do we
methods.
kill them? I can't decide. I want to hang them. I kind of want to disembowel them. I want to pull their limbs apart, burn their entrails. Like, I can't. Like, which one should I do? Why not all of them?
And
That guy won like Idea Man of the Year. He was like, let's just do them all.
Fuck.
And they're like, what? Of course.
People are shit. People are fucking crazy, man.
Fucking nuts. It said thousands of people died that way.
Right?
Thousands of people were dragged to a place, hung, and you're about to die, and then they, like, castrate you, pull your entrails out,
Yeah, I
limbs
can't
apart.
imagine.
Like, Jesus, fuck.
What do you even, like, I feel like the crimes to do that, too, like, weren't even huge things. Like,
It's like they stole a loaf of bread.
that's exactly what I was at. Yeah.
You stole a loaf of bread? Hang on and go.
And then eventually later on, they didn't go that bad. Oh, you stole a loaf of bread? Let me chop off your hand.
That's good enough easy at that point.
Exactly. Eventually, that's getting off easy. Going.
At least I
You're
wasn't
still alive.
At least I wasn't hanged, drawn, and quartered. You know.
Yeah, you weren't disemboweled and castrated at the same time.
I just lost a hand.
Just lost a hand. Oh, that's fine. Fuck. I'd steal another loaf if I had to. I got another hand.
Yeah, like what the fuck? They probably didn't even do anything. Like, I mean, obviously things were crazier back then. There's no, like, they. I feel like the government were just freaking out all the time. They're like, get back, you massive people, get back. We don't have food for you. Get back. Like no one had food. You know, it was like all farmers, so you had to grow your own food. You just had to fight back mobs of people all the time. Like, get back, I'm in charge. Get back. So like then it was like anytime anyone did anything wrong, you had to like kill them in the worst way possible, so that no one would try anything. Don't even fucking try it. You look at me the wrong way, you're gonna get hang, drawn, quartered.
Hang, drawn, quartered. Yeah, right. Humanity is. I think because we have that in our history, I think humanity is doomed ultimately.
They deserve it. Like, what the fuck?
That's a lot of bad karma going around. A lot.
Like, this is
If our energy is recycled, that's a lot of negative energy being made. If you're alive for those torches being killed, that's a massive just negative energy ball being made. And you know, maybe negative energy attracts negative energy, and maybe that makes like a huge ancient force. You ever heard of something called Zuzu or something like that? Zozo? Zozo, Z-O-Z-O. It's a ancient evil force that apparently a lot of people get. It comes through Ouija boards a lot. Like all of a sudden the Ouija board goes from from Z to O, Z, O, Z, O, Z, O, like a bunch of times really, really fast. Mm-hmm. And that's how you know, like, it's the Zozo, like, spirit thing, or, like, ancient evil force. Like, what if, like, something like that is just, like, feeding off all this other negativity, like, it's attracted to it, and then absorbs that negative energy, and it's just like this
growing evil force.
Yeah.
Maybe. Fuck, that's scary.
We could have created some of the worst evil things that are going to destroy us eventually.
I mean, but like if you think about it, even though things suck sometimes, like we're probably in like the least violent, least crazy time.
We are. Absolutely.
I mean, like shit happens.
This is like the most stable time.
There's 7 billion people. You know, like shit's gonna happen.
Right. And there's going to be people at all these different stages. Like, this is just, like, the basically, like, UN type of developments of, like, those torture stuff. Like, that's way back when. All these other countries that still have, like, you know, the executions and stuff, like, really, really commonly and stuff that are for little small things.
It's still
and,
not like that.
They're still developing, you know, like, they still got to go through their phases, too. Like, we went through all our violent phases, and now we're in our, like, wow, we can't do that phase. Like, these people are still... These other countries are still.
That's why we don't do it anymore, because we like look back like, wow, that was fucked up. We shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It just gets better. Like now, like we're doing it more socialist. Like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be racist. When like back, like there's a time where it's like kill everyone that's different. Now it's like let's not like discriminate.
Yeah.
Like it's still like there's still issues that need to be improved, but it's like it's not as bad as it used to be.
Not as bad.
Thank God.
Definitely improvements to be made in a lot of places, but not as bad. We're off. Overall, it's pretty good right now. Humanity's in a.
I mean, for history, it's the best it is. I would think.
Yeah. They say you're supposed to learn from history, so I guess say we're doing something right then if we're seeing. Yeah, can't go back to torturing. That's not good. Not good.
No, just global warming. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't torture. We'll be fine.
Just don't torture.
Yeah, torture the earth, not people.
No, don't torture. No, that's gotta change.
Because we can go to Mars. It's fine.
I don't want to go to Mars. I want to stay here.
You don't want to go to Mars?
I mean, I do want to go to Mars, but I want here to be still alive.
I don't want to go to Mars.
I don't want to live on Mars forever. I want to go there for a little bit and like look back at the
visit.
Earth on vacation there for like a month and be
Some
like,
people
cool,
were like,
man.
I would go and hop in there and live there first. I'm like, that sounds boring. I mean, it'd be cool for a little bit, then it's like...
Yeah. I'll have a condo on Mars and I'll go vacation once in a while.
You don't want to not be able to leave, though.
Right, yeah, no.
Same. Oh, I'm so fucking high.
What should I do for April?
What do you mean? For April?
I want to plan a trip for around April 20th.
Dude, just plan it and come. You can stay with me. Like, whenever you can, get off work and spend the extra money to buy a ticket and stuff.
April 19th. I was thinking like a few days, like April 19th to like 20 something.
Yeah, as long as you want. Like, you can stay as long as you want. It's whatever's good for you.
I messaged some places, gonna try to get some tours arranged for some dispensaries or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We could do an episode in person. Special
We could do one on the go. We can do a mobile one. A lot of the places probably don't. You can't do it like while you're there, but we can do it like on a mobile one, like basically like on the way to places. Yeah.
The afterthoughts, like we just went.
And on the way to different places. Yeah.
Oof. We probably have a few episodes during that week. We do like an episode every day.
Yeah, that'd be a marathon. Yeah.
Especially the 420 one. We just get we get a shit ton of THC. We just sit here, volcano, huge bag.
Oh god.
Edibles. Yeah. Honestly, it would probably be boring because we'd be like,
zoning out a lot.
We'd be like, we're like 10 times worse than I am now. I'd be like, so yeah, like, aliens are kind of. You think they're green?
I think some are.
If we can even get that out. If we can even get that out, that's like...
Maybe some are green. Some are gray. Maybe some are blue, purple. Maybe some are just like light beings. Maybe some are like just little...
I never thought the Joker looked gay, though.
Sometimes... Sometimes the potato sandwich
you said purple. Sense. You said purple. So, like purple. Where's purple? Oh, the Joker wears purple. Purple's kind of a gay color, and then like that's why I said that.
Yeah,
and then it would be outlandish because I'm maybe
French fries get dipped in the purple sauce, and it's pretty tasty. I mean, if we take the pineapple and grill it a little bit, and take some cappuccino latte with the lavender mix, and then take a nap on the donkey riding the couch to go to the place, to the supermarket, because we need some more onions for the stew because we don't have the proper blankets to lay down with to cover the ears.
That's what it'd be like, though.
It would.
Wouldn't make any sense. We're still gonna do it, though.
It might make sense to us. We'll understand each other.
We'll understand, but I'm saying, like, we'll have to, like, I feel like in editing we'll have to, like, cut all those pauses. It'll just have to be like, you'd have to, like, cut it all together.
It's the best part of it.
Because it'd be like 5-minute pauses between, like, words, like, but if it's, it's like Man, I was saying, like, it's like a. We're talking
Take a
about.
5-minute break. Let's just zone.
Oh yeah. It would just be like us passing things and like
Zombified.
the zombified special.
Oh. Especially because I'm gonna be sleep deprived too. Just staying up
yeah.
too long.
Well, I mean, if it's 420, we gotta do it for like as long as possible, without falling asleep. We're probably gonna pass out like in front of the camera, like.
Yeah.
They should definitely come up.
I want to fly.
And then I'll be back on the East Coast in May, so like a month later,
Dang.
for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I think we should end this episode because this should be a short one.
I think it's still on par for like the other ones.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like been like an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just about.
Well, until next time on Toast from Coast to Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Chops
It's
and Winslow.
5:12 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed.
It's 2:12 for me. Signing off.
Signing off.